What just happened? Cowboys Nation, the NFL world is officially on fire right now because we have just witnessed one of the most jaw-dropping trades in modern football history. That's right, Christian McCaffrey, one of the league's most dynamic, versatile, and elite playmakers, has officially been traded to the Dallas Cowboys. Let that sink in for a second. Christian McCaffrey is a Cowboy. This is not a drill, and this is not some off-season rumor mill chatter. This is real, it's confirmed, it's history in the making, and the ripple effects across the league are already massive. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button because we cover the biggest moments in the NFL, and trust me, they don't get much bigger than this. Smash that like button if you're hyped, because I'm about to break down everything, and I mean everything you need to know about this historic trade, what it means for Dallas, how it reshapes the NFC, and what it signals for the future of both the Cowboys and the entire league. So let's dive straight in. The deal itself went down in absolutely shocking fashion, and from what we're hearing behind the scenes, it's been quietly building over the past few weeks. The Cowboys and 49ers had apparently been in talks since the draft, and negotiations accelerated rapidly when Dallas's front office made it clear they were willing to make an aggressive push to solidify their offense. The final trade terms? Dallas sends a 2025 second-round pick, a 2025 third-rounder, and a 2026 conditional fourth-round pick to San Francisco in exchange for Christian McCaffrey. Now, that might sound like a haul, but folks, let's be real here. This is Christian McCaffrey we're talking about. The man is not just a running back, he's a one-man offense. He's a difference maker. He's a Swiss Army knife with rocket fuel in his cleats. And now he's going to be wearing the star on his helmet. Can you even imagine? This move represents a dramatic, aggressive shift in how the Cowboys are approaching their window to win. No more slow builds, no more waiting on development, no more relying entirely on internal growth. The front office just sent a crystal clear message to the rest of the league: Dallas is all in. And when you think about it, it makes sense. They've already got a Pro Bowl quarterback in Dak Prescott. They've got one of the league's most dangerous receivers in CeeDee Lamb. They've got a rapidly improving offensive line. And now they add a player like McCaffrey, who not only gives them elite production in the run game, but also serves as a reliable pass catcher, a red zone nightmare, and a defensive coordinator's worst dream. Let's talk about the player himself for a moment. Christian McCaffrey is in the prime of his career and is coming off 2 elite seasons with the 49ers, where he consistently ranked among the top backs in rushing yards, total yards from scrimmage, and touchdowns. But it's not just the stats, it's the way he plays the game. McCaffrey doesn't just rack up numbers, he changes the pace of the game. His presence alone forces defenses to adjust, to shift coverage, to bring in different packages, and even then, most of the time, it's not enough. Whether he's busting through the A-gap for 20 yards or catching a swing pass out of the backfield and juking defenders out of their shoes, McCaffrey is a momentum shifter. And for the Cowboys, that's exactly what they've been missing. Dallas hasn't had a back this dynamic since the prime of Ezekiel Elliott, and even then, Zeke never had the kind of dual-threat flexibility McCaffrey offers. We're talking about a guy who, in a single season, can rack up 1,000 rushing yards and 1,000 receiving yards. He's only the third player in NFL history to ever do that. His football IQ is elite, his vision is unmatched, and his work ethic has been praised by every coach he's ever played for. Now imagine pairing that kind of talent with the Cowboys' already potent offense. Picture McCaffrey lined up next to Doc in shotgun. Do you defend the run? Do you double Lamb? Do you cover tight end Jake Ferguson? Or do you account for McCaffrey leaking out into the flat? Defensive coordinators will be losing sleep trying to answer those questions. The strategic implications here are huge. Head coach Mike McCarthy and offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer now have a weapon they can deploy in endless formations. They can go 2 back sets, split McCaffrey out wide, motion him into the slot. The possibilities are nearly endless. He's going to open up the playbook in ways that were simply impossible before. Expect more screen passes, more misdirection, more creative red zone packages, and most importantly, more explosive plays. The Cowboys' red zone efficiency, which was among the weakest points last season, could see a dramatic improvement almost overnight. This isn't just a player addition, this is a complete offensive upgrade. And let's not forget the psychological edge. The Cowboys have been haunted by playoff disappointment for years. Every time they seem to build momentum, something knocks them off course: a misfire in the divisional round, a missed opportunity in the NFC Championship, a critical turnover in a tight game. With McCaffrey now in the mix, the culture changes. This is a guy who has been in deep playoff runs, who has experience in high-pressure moments, and who brings a championship mentality. He's a leader on and off the field, and the younger players in Dallas are going to benefit immensely from having him in that locker room. Now let's zoom out for a second and look at what this means for the rest of the NFC. The Philadelphia Eagles have been dominant lately, no question. They've got Jalen Hurts, a fierce defensive line, and an offense that can score in bunches. But this move by Dallas is a direct shot across the bow. The Cowboys are saying, "We're coming for that crown." And they're doing it with one of the best weapons in the game. Suddenly, those NFC East matchups become must-watch television. The rivalries intensify, the stakes get higher, the games get tighter, and you better believe that fans in Philadelphia, New York, and Washington are watching this move very closely. Social media is absolutely exploding right now. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, it's all lighting up with reactions from fans, players, and analysts. Cowboys fans are calling this the move that finally puts them over the top. You've got guys posting reaction videos, podcasts dropping emergency episodes, and every sports network running with wall-to-wall coverage. McCaffrey is already trending in every sports-related category. And here's the thing, it's not just about hype. It's about hope. Cowboys fans, and you know this if you've followed the team, have been starving for a return to true Super Bowl contention. With McCaffrey now on board, that dream doesn't feel so distant anymore. It feels real, tangible, within reach. As for the 49ers, this move is interesting. There's no question they're still loaded on offense with Deebo Samuel, George Kittle, and Brandon Ayuk. But losing McCaffrey is a big hit, and it's clear they're looking to pivot in a new direction. Whether that's cap flexibility, a different run scheme, or betting on younger backs remains to be seen. But for now, the story is all about the Cowboys and what they do next. The pressure is now squarely on them to deliver. There are no more excuses. With this roster, this coaching staff, and now this elite playmaker in the backfield, it's Super Bowl or bust. Period. So where do we go from here? Training camp is just around the corner, and McCaffrey is expected to report in full. He'll be wearing number 22, same as his Carolina days, and the jersey sales are already skyrocketing. The Cowboys are expected to use him in early preseason action, giving fans their first taste of what this new look offense will look like. And if early reports from OTAs are anything to go by, McCaffrey is already building chemistry with Dak Prescott and the offensive line. He's been described as focused, energized, and ready to embrace the pressure that comes with wearing that star. And he's got one goal in mind: bringing a Lombardi trophy back to Dallas for the first time since the 90s. So buckle up, Cowboys fans. This is it. This is the moment we've been waiting for. The team is loaded, the expectations are sky high, and Christian McCaffrey, one of the most electrifying players in the NFL, is now part of America's team. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is this the move that finally gets us over the hump? Can McCaffrey stay healthy and dominate in Big D? Will this trade go down as one of the greatest in franchise history? I want to hear from you. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because we are just getting started. This season is going to be unforgettable and you're going to want to be here for every second of it. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Cowboys!